Let's talk about the top 5 ways I know that I'm on the right dosage of a GLP-1 medication. My name is Amy, and I'm on a journey to lose 180 pounds, and I'm currently using the weight loss medication called Zepbound. It has the active ingredient of tirzepatide. And over the almost year that I've been taking the medication, there are 5 clear indicators to me of when I am on the right dosage. So let's talk about those and the big reason I knew when I was on too high of a dosage. Now, I know that the standard kind of schedule is that the doctors and the manufacturers recommend using one dosage of the medication for 4 weeks and then titrating up to the next. But as the medication has been put into practical use, in the general population, people seem to be making up their own rules of when they're going to go up or down on the medication. But make sure that you talk to your medical provider because I'm not a medical provider and I don't play one on TV and I didn't stay at a Holiday Inn Express last night. So don't take medical advice from me. Make sure you're taking that from your doctor. But for myself, there are 5 clear indicators that I'm on the right dosage. And a big one for me is food noise. My food noise is nearly non existent or non existent at all. Usually, the first couple of days after I've taken my shot, it's just gone, gone, gone. And it starts creeping in a little bit by the time I get to day 5 or day 6, especially day 6. And I find myself getting up and going to the kitchen behind me and digging through the cabinets and looking for things. And then that's a clear indicator. My light bulb goes off, going, "Oh, Amy, you just need to figure it out for this day. And you'll be fine tomorrow because you get to take your shot." So that's a huge indicator that I'm on the right dosage is I'm not struggling with food noise more than just maybe a little bit of time right before my next dosage. Another clear indicator is that I easily can eat smaller portions of food compared to what I was eating before I was on the medication. That the longer I have been on the medication, the less and less I have been eating over time because I'm not craving food. My stomach is not telling me I need to put food in it. I have been satiated by the food that I'm eating. So that lets me know that the medication I'm on is working for me. The third indicator also has to do with food, and that revolves around not having an aversion to food and wanting to not eat. I'm still very much want to eat my meals, maybe not with the uh, excitement and craving that I had prior to taking the medication, but I still look forward to having my lunch and dinner and then a snack or two in between. But I'm not putting food on my plate and then going to eat it and pushing it away because I cannot put the food in my mouth. Now, the fourth reason that I know I'm on the right dosage of the medication is that I'm still having steady weight loss. Now, it is not the same every week. It goes up and it goes down and it stops and it goes up and down. It's like a roller coaster. But at the end of the day, when you look at my weight loss over time, the line is still going down. Some indicators that you may be on too low of a dose is that you have stalled more than 3 or 4 or 5 weeks in a row with zero weight loss. If you have been eating within your calorie limits and eating in a calorie deficit enough to lose weight and you're stuck, make sure that you immediately call your doctor and have a discussion about it. And the fifth reason that I know that I'm on the right dosage of a GLP-1 medication is that my stomach is not hurting and my kind of gut is not hurting when I'm going to eat. It can be something that people struggle with, but all is well. The medication is slowing down the movement of my digestive system, but it is not doing it in a way that is negatively impacting me. And so the big reasons that I knew that I was on too high of a dosage was that I was having really bad food aversion and I would put food on my plate and then I couldn't stomach it. I would take 1 or 2 bites and I would throw the rest away. I really struggled with that. Eggs or something I really struggle with now eating, something that has like a high sulfur smell for some really odd reason. But when I was on 10 milligrams, After like about the fifth or sixth week of it, and I just kept setting my plate down and couldn't eat, which is not a good thing because remember, not eating enough calories is just as detrimental as eating too many calories. And the other reason that I knew that I was on too high of a dosage when I was on 10 milligrams was that my stomach motility slowed down too much and my stomach was actually hurting. I would go to eat, but I would feel like things had not moved since the last time I ate, and my stomach would just hurt. And I don't know if anyone else has experienced that, but it is not a pleasant feeling. Also, my constipation was not necessarily responding to the normal treatment options that I use when I was on 10 milligrams. So, again, that was clear indicators to me that I needed to call up my doctor, have a discussion, say, here are my symptoms. What do you think? And then the pretty obvious solution was to go back down to 7.5 milligrams for me. And that is where I have been. So I think I have taken either 16 shots of 7.5 or 10 shots. I will look it up and I'll put it on the screen for you to let you know how many shots of that dosage I've taken. And I did just do a previous video that went over my 2025 weight loss that showed you every dosage that I took, how many pounds I lost on that dosage, and how many shots or weeks of that dosage that I took. So if you're interested in that, make sure you look through my playlist. So I want to thank you for stopping by and checking out this video. If you're interested in more content about what it's like to take a GLP-1 weight loss medication for the first time, make sure you look at my videos that are upcoming. I am doing a whole series for newbies, people who are either considering taking the medication or just starting out. And if you like this video, make sure you give it a thumbs up. And if you want to continue to see my content in your recommended feed, make sure you smash that subscribe button. If you'd like to be notified every time I release a new video or when I go live, usually Thursdays at 6 p.m. Eastern Time, hit that bell button and turn all your notifications on. And I wish you so much luck in your upcoming journey of weight loss and health through the year. If you have any questions, just make sure you leave them in the comments. I do answer all of my comments, so I'll get back to you as soon as possible. Have a fabulous day, and I hope to see you in the next video.
4 cats, 1 scale, and a suitcase to pack. Zepbound in hand, there's no looking back. Cruising through this journey, non-scale victories divine. But can Amy lose the weight without losing her mind?